Beginning. The Storm and the Stranger. The storm wasn't rain. It was glass. Shards of frozen methane scrape across the sky of Iliara 9, slicing through the thin atmosphere like razors. Captain Ronan Vale trudged through the chaos, his exosuit flickering with static. His ship, the Nomad's Echo, lay wrecked behind him, half buried beneath dunes of glowing blue sand. The distress beacon blinked weakly. No one was coming. He needed shelter before nightfall. As a salvage pilot, Ronan had survived derelict cruises, broken colonies, and radiation storms. But this world was different. His ship hadn't crashed by chance. Something had pulled it from orbit, an energy spike that shouldn't exist on an uninhabited planet. Through the storm's haze, he spotted it. A structure, tall and black, half swallowed by the dunes. He forced his way through the wind, reaching a doorway that pulsed faintly at his touch. When he stepped inside, the storm scream fell silent. Warm air, breathable, impossible. The interior glowed with veins of golden light that ran through the living stone. The corridor opened into a vast chamber, and there, bathed in its glow, stood 3 figures. Not human. They were tall, silver-skinned, their eyes bright as stars, hair floating like it was underwater. The tallest stepped forward, her voice melodic yet commanding. "You are not of Iliara. Why have you come here?" Ronan raised his hands. "Crash landed. Just need shelter. I'll leave when the storm clears." The second, smaller one, scanned him with a glowing device. "Human," she whispered. "His real." The leader studied him carefully. "Then it is true," she said softly. "The link exists." Ronan frowned. "What link?" "You may call me Soraya," she said. "And you may be the one our ancestors spoke of, the one who bridges flesh and light." He gave a tired half-smile. "Lady, I just need a roof, not a prophecy." Soraya's eyes shimmered. Prophesies choose their participants, whether they believe or not. Middle, the covenant of the Alindra. They called themselves the Alindra, a race thought extinct. Once, their civilization spanned star systems, powered by a living energy called the Heart of Resonance, which linked every Alindra mind into one great consciousness. But when the heart fractured, their unity died. Those who survived hid here, guarding fragments of their past, waiting for the missing link to restore balance. "This heart," Ronan asked, sipping a cup of glowing nectar, "you think I can fix it?" Soraya's second, Lyra, nodded. "Not fix. Reconnect. The heart was created from both matter and mind. We lost the physical half. You, human, are that half reborn. So, I'm your missing part." Soraya approached. "Your DNA carries echoes of our origin. The heart will recognize you." He shook his head. "I fix ships, not ancient magic." When she touched his chest, a jolt of warmth surged through him. The walls came alive, pulsing with light. Soraya smiled faintly. "The heart remembers you." They led him deeper through the underground caverns, where bioluminescent roots hung like chandeliers. At the core stood the Heart of Resonance, a vast sphere of shimmering energy, floating in a cradle of light. Lyra explained, "It once united all Alindra minds in harmony. Without it, we became hollow echoes of ourselves." "And if I reconnect it?" Ronan asked. Soraya's voice softened. "Then the universe remembers what it lost. But the bond consumes its vessel. You may not survive." Ronan looked up at the glowing sphere. "You're asking me to die for a myth." Soraya held his gaze. "I'm asking you to live for something greater." Conflict, the weight of choice. He couldn't sleep that night. The Alindra stood still, their bodies faintly glowing as they dreamed standing up. Ronan sat near the heart, watching it pulse like a giant, breathing organism. He felt its rhythm under his skin, as if it already knew him. Lyra appeared beside him. "You fear the choice. He nodded. You want me to merge with it. But if it kills me, what's the point? If it kills you, she said gently, you will save us. You won't end. You'll become part of what we are. Her hand brushed his. Her touch was cool, soft, alien, and yet comfortingly human. You're not alone here, Ronan Vale. You never were. Before he could answer, the chamber shook violently. The storm outside had turned to thunder, but it wasn't natural. Soraya rushed in, her expression grim. They found us. Who? The Neither Dominion, our corrupted kin. They feed on the heart's dying energy. They'll destroy it, and you with it. Sirens echoed through the sanctuary as walls shifted into defensive formations. Ilindra warriors armed themselves with bows that sang with vibrating light. Ronan grabbed his plasma pistol. Guess my shelter just turned into a battlefield. Soraya met his eyes. If they reach the heart, all will be lost. You must bond with it now, before they come. Climax, the bonding. The heart pulsed wildly, its glow illuminating the whole cavern. The Neither breached the outer corridors, shrieking through the tunnels like metal tearing. Tell me what to do. Ronan shouted. Touch it, Soraya said. Let it read you. He pressed his hand against the sphere. Instantly, light exploded outward. Images flooded his mind. Ancient cities of crystal, oceans that sang, beings of pure energy dancing among stars. Pain ripped through his body. He saw Soraya and Lyra dissolving into streams of light. Stay with it. Soraya's voice echoed inside him. Do not resist. The Neither burst into the chamber, their forms grotesque and twisted, their energy blast cutting through the air. The heart absorbed each strike, feeding on the chaos, glowing brighter and hotter. Ronan screamed as his body lifted from the ground. Golden light raced through his veins, his thoughts merging with thousands of voices, the memories of Ilindra, the pulse of their lost civilization. The heart awakened in full. A blinding pulse erupted across Iliara 9. The Neither disintegrated. The storm above froze mid-motion, and then dissolved. Every grain of glass sand stilled, every light crystallized in silence. Ending, the dawn of resonance. When Soraya woke, the world was calm. The skies were clear for the first time in millennia. The planet breathed again. Lyra approached her, voice trembling. He did it. The heart lives. At the chamber's center stood Ronan Vale, glowing like a constellation, his eyes filled with galaxies. He looked at his hands, voice soft and resonant. I can feel everything, every thought, every heartbeat. You are the heart now, Soraya said, or in sorrow intertwining. You connect us all. Ronan smiled faintly. Guess I finally found a place to stay. Soraya reached out, her hand passing through his shimmering form. Your name will be remembered forever. You are the bridge we awaited. Across Iliara 9, the ancient spires rose from the sands, alive again. Streams of light flowed across the horizon as dormant technology awoke. The Ilindra stood in unison, connected by golden threads of thought. Ronan's voice echoed through their minds, calm and eternal. I just needed shelter for the night, but I found a new dawn instead. The Ilindra lifted their gaze toward the horizon as sunlight painted their silver skin. A new age had begun, born from a lost human who became their missing link. And far above, among the stars, the light of Iliara 9 pulsed once more, steady, alive, and connected.